ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਜਸਟਿਨ ਟਰੂਡੋ ਨੇ ਲਿਬਰਲ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਮੰਡਲ ਦੇ ਫੇਰਬਦਲ ਬਾਰੇ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਪ੍ਰਦਾਨ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਫੇਰਬਦਲ 'ਚ ਸਾਇੰਸ ਅਤੇ ਇਨੋਵੇਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਨਵਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੈਂਸ ਦੇ ਅਸਤੀਫੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਉਹ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਮਾਲਟਨ ਦੇ MP ਵਜੋਂ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਨਿਭਾਉਣਗੇ। ਟਰੂਡੋ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਨਵਦੀਪ ਬੈਂਸ ਨੇ ਸਾਇੰਸ ਅਤੇ ਇਨੋਵੇਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਵਜੋਂ ਕਰੋਨਾ ਦੇ ਦੌਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਸੇਵਾਵਾਂ ਨਿਭਾਈਆਂ ਨੇ। ਨਵਦੀਪ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੈਂਸ ਦੀ ਥਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਫਿਲਿਪ ਸ਼ੈਂਪੇਨ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਇੰਸ ਅਤੇ ਇਨੋਵੇਸ਼ਨ ਵਿਭਾਗ ਦੀ ਵਾਗਡੋਰ ਸੌਂਪੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ।
I want to start today with news about changes to our Liberal cabinet team. This morning, Navdeep Bains announced that he'll be stepping down as Minister of Innovation, Science and Industry to spend more time with his family. He will continue to serve as Member of Parliament for Mississauga-Malton and will, of course, remain a key member of our Liberal team. Over the past 5 years, Nav has worked tirelessly to build a better Canada for everyone. Look no further than the program he worked on this spring to help businesses retool to make life-saving personal protective equipment. Before the pandemic, Canada produced about 1% of the domestic PPE we used. By the fall, almost half of the PPE Canada was buying was from domestic companies. NAV's work helped create thousands of jobs and support promising small businesses. He led the way with investments in cutting-edge Canadian science and in local economic growth with the innovation superclusters. He did all this while being a strong advocate for his community. So a few days ago, Nav called me up to ask to go for a walk in the snow. And I think we all know what that means in politics, so I was a little trepidatious about it, and I was busy coming up with all sorts of arguments as to why we should continue to work together the way we have been. And as we walked around the grounds of Rideau Hall, physically distanced with masks on, it became very clear that this was the right decision for him, for his family. He's been in this a long time. He was already well into politics when I got my start way back in 2006, 2007, and was a great friend to me throughout the entire time. He's continuing as MP. He's not going anywhere. But we will miss him around the cabinet table for all the insight, all the wisdom and all the strength he brings. I also, of course, want to thank Bram, Nanki and Kirpa for having shared him with us for all these years. His service has been extraordinary. And I know we're going to miss him, but you're going to miss him less, the three of you. As Minister of Transport, Minister Garneau moved the dial on a range of important issues, including the Safer Skies Initiative and the Oceans Protection Plan. These files and others will be in very good hands as Omar Al-Khabra takes over as Minister of Transport. I've known Omar for a very long time, from my very beginnings in politics. And from his recent work as Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister, I know he'll do an outstanding job. Minister Al-Khabra brings to the table training as an engineer and in business, a history of advocacy for public transit in the GTA, and experience with everything from NGOs to the energy sector. This is in addition to his leadership on files like public service renewal and diversity. Finally, today we also announced that Minister Carr will be rejoining the cabinet table in his role as my special representative for the prairies. While he's been focusing on his health over the past many months, Jim has remained a very active voice for Winnipeg, for Manitoba, and for the prairies. Having served as both Minister of Natural Resources and Minister of International Trade Diversification,